Right. Can you hear me now? Yes. Shavani? Yeah. Wait a minute, right? Right. Okay. Yes. Hari. Good evening, Puta. Right. Now we have to start the seminar, right? Okay, actually it's not a seminar. You have to memorize the things 11 to grade 10, right? Yeah. Hari. First of all, right, we have to discuss the chemistry lessons, right? Belongs to the second term with 10 students. We have to memorize chemical bonds, then quantification of elements and compounds, then the theory facts behind unit number 3, right? Okay, nature of matter, actually. Yes, structure of matter. Good? Right. Okay. So you have to memorize those. All right. Then we discuss some questions. When you can memorize the things. Got it? Right. Okay. So please ready for that. Please take a piece of paper and then to try to write something. Right? Yeah. Okay. Later we finish it. Okay. Then we will see how it is going. Okay. Right. Then we can discuss the physics lessons. Right. The physics lessons. Actually, I'm not willing to do the biology lessons, right? Okay, yes. Sorry. You have to do, actually, we have to do only physics and the chemistry. Sure? Right. Okay. Now listen. Right. Talking about quantification of elements and compound, right? First of all, I have to start other lesson, right? Yes. Quantification of elements and compound. No need to waste the time. Yes. Right. Try to memorize these simple facts and then we have to do lots of calculations. I think that's better, right? Yes. Honey. Okay. Try to memorize the facts. If you want to, right, if you want to talk about relative atomic mass and the relative molecular mass. So, what do you mean by relative atomic mass and what do you mean by relative molecular mass? First of all, you have to know what is an atom, what is a molecule, right? What is an atom, what is a molecule? But you have to know the difference between atoms and the molecules, no? Yes, right. Talking about calcium, talking about sodium, talking about magnesium, normally we call them, they are the elements, right? Yes, they are elements, right? One calcium atom, one sodium atom, one magnesium atom. Those are the elements, no? Yes, those are the elements. You know, right? Now look at that. O2, N2, right? Yes, N2. Two oxygen atoms joined together. Two nitrogen atoms, right? H2. Yeah, look at that. H2O. Different atoms there, right? Different atoms, right? Carbon dioxide, CO2, ammonia, NH3. Different atoms. No? Yes. Different types of atoms they join together. Then we call them, they are not elements or the atoms. We call them molecules. What you call Puta? Molecules. Normally we call them molecules. Right? Talking about molecules, Puta, some of molecules, Annahari, they have same number of atoms. Yes, some of molecule, right there, molecule, it has different types of atoms. Yes, right. If it has same number of atoms, we call them homoatomic molecules. No, yes, homomolecules. Yes, if it has different types of molecules, we call them heteroatomic molecules. Now you know there are two types of them, right? Homoatomic and the heteroatomic, right? You can't say those are the molecules; those are just atoms, no? Yes, right. Normally we call them atom, just one atom there, no? Yes, calcium, it's an element, right? Sodium, it's an element. Magnesium, it's an element, just an atom there. Yes, right. You have to know the difference of them. Now you know what is a molecule. Molecule mean it's a combination of atoms, two or more than two, no? Yes, right. If it's a combination with the same number of atoms, we call them same atoms, we call them homoatomic molecule, right? Venus now, we call them heteroatomic molecule. Got the points now? Yes. Now you know the difference. Now, then we have to know. Look at that. H2O butane. Look at that molecule. That molecule contains two H atoms. That one contains one oxygen atom. No, look at that. CONH2 twice. Urea molecule. Right? That one contains one carbon. That one contains one oxygen. That one contains how much nitrogen? මෙතන එකයි සර්. දෙවරක් එක දෙකයි. two nitrogens. That one contain දෙවරක් දෙක හතරයි. Four hydrogens. I think you're familiar with that, right? Yes, right. It's easy, no? It's easy, right? Then look at that. Look at that. Magnesium hydroxide. All right. Try to count the magnesium, one atom. No? Yes, oxygen. දෙවරක් එක two oxygen atoms there. Hydrogen, දෙවරක් එක two hydrogens there. Easy, no? Yeah, it's easy, right? Yes, it's easy. Now look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Right? Talking about carbon dioxide, Puta. Now we taken out, right? 2 moles of carbon dioxide molecules. 2 moles of carbon dioxide. Now they ask, how many moles of oxygen there are? Talking about 2 moles of molecule there, right? On 2 moles of molecule there. When we take 1 molecule of carbon dioxide, that one contains just 2 oxygen atoms. Yeah, okay, right. Now they ask, how much oxygen? No? So how much oxygen? මේකේ එකක තියෙනවා දෙකක්. එහෙනම් දැන් තියෙන දෙකයි. දෙවරක් දෙක හතරයි. 4 moles. Right? How much of carbon there? All right, 1 molecule එකක තියෙන එකයි. එහෙනම් දැන් දෙකයි. So it's 2 molecules. Moles. Molecular moles. Got the points? Yeah. Okay, right? Right. Okay. Now you're familiar with it, right? Yes. Okay. Now look at that. CONH2 twice. Now we taken out, right? 3 moles of that. Tell me how many carbon moles there? How many oxygen moles? How many nitrogen moles? And how many H moles? Short note එක දෙන කොළවල ලියලියමන්. Right? How many carbon? එකයි නම් එක් වරක් තුන 3 moles පුතේ. Oxygen එක් වරක් තුන 3 moles. How much? දෙවරක් එක දෙකයි. එහෙනම් දෙවරක් තුන 6 moles. දෙවරක් දෙක හතර හතරක් තුන 12 moles. Got it? Yeah? Okay, right. Yes. Now I think you're familiar with that, right? Yes. Okay, right. Then we have to discuss and actually what is relative atomic mass, what is relative molecular mass. Now you know the difference. What is an atom? What is a molecule? Okay, all right. Now look at that. Relative atomic mass. Relative. Yes, we have to talk about the mass relative to another term, right? We have to talk about the mass of an atom relative to another. So which atom we take as the relative one, right? Normally we take Z612 atoms. So how we find that? And මේ හොයන්න පුතේ relative atomic mass equal mass of an atom. Mass of an atom. Mass of an atom should divide by mass of C612 atom times 1/12. That's the equation, right? Yes. Okay, right. Another way, right? Relative atomic mass can find in another way. So what is that? Mass of an atom should divide by, what's that? මෙන්න මේකට කියන්න පුළුවන් තනි කෑල්ලක්. මොකද්ද? right. Now you take out one C612 atom. Right. Then you split it out 12. Then you take an atom, one part of that. Right? Okay, look at that. That's the carbon atom. Then you have to take out 1/12 part of that. Yes, right. That part what we call that මෙන්න මේ below part එක මේ bottom part එකට අපි කියනවා මොකද්ද? මෙන්න මේ atom එකකින් කෑල්ලක්. Yes, we call that is atomic mass unit. What you call atomic mass unit. Got it? Right. Those are the two equations you can use to find relative atomic mass and relative molecular mass. Got it? Right? Relative atomic mass. No, the molecular mass. Relative atomic mass. Okay, right. Those are the two equations. Now we have to know them, right? Yes. If you want to calculate relative molecular mass, that one also same, right? Relative molecular mass, RMS, right? Yes. Then you have to say mass of an atom. It's not atom, mass of an molecule. Molecule should divide by mass of see 612 times 1 over 12, no sir. Yes, easy, right? Relative molecular mass equal mass of a molecule divided by atomic mass unit. And relative molecular mass equal mass of a molecule should divide by atomic mass unit. Yes. No need to hardly memorize the value of atomic mass unit. In exam paper, they will be given, right? Yes. No need to cut a padam puta. Got it? Yes. Right. Okay. Adi is good, right? Yes. Okay. Please. Dinesh no mangitan. Bale. Dakan go. Formally. Right. Other say nah. Ye single medium karane putai. Neda. Okay. Adia? Yes. Okay, right. Okay, fine. Yes. Right. Now, Look at. Right. No need to hardly memorize the values, right? Yes. Right. Talking about sodium puta, right? Okay. Yes. Mass of sodium, mampute ganan dekatune hadanya, is 818 times 10 to the power minus 23 grams. Yes. Mass of carbon is 1.99 times 10 to the power minus 23 grams. Now they ask, please try to find mass of relative atomic mass of sodium. Right. Now look at that. If you want to find a relative atomic mass, put a relative atomic mass. Sodium. Now you know the equation, no? Yes. Mass of sodium, no sir. Mass of sodium atom. Divide by, yes, mass of C612 times 1 over 12, no sir. Right. Now look at that. Mass of sodium, 3.818 times 10 to the power minus 23 grams. Should divide by. Mass of C612, that part we know, 1.99 times 10 to the power minus 23 grams. Times 1 over 12. If you want, right, okay, yes, no need time 1 over 12. You can write it as like that, right? Yes, okay. Mathematics, no. Yes. Multiply by 12. That one, okay? Right, no matter, right? Yes. Hari. But the normal way is that, no? Yes, the right. Now, no need to hardly simplify that, right? That's an easy method. So what is easy method, sir? Right. Minus 23 gone. Then 3.818 times 12 divide by 1.99, sir. 1.99 mean it's puta very similar to 2, right? Okay, so then it's 6. Got it? Right. So that means if you want to find relative atomic mass or relative molecular mass, right? The value of that means that decimal value, that part, you have to multiply it by 6. Got it? Right. Okay. Now look at that. 3.818 times 6. And 0, 4, 22. Yes. So that means 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right. 22.9. 22.9 mean puta, that is equal to 23. That value. Got it? Yes. Right. Is that clear? Is it clear? Now you know this way of simplify, right? Okay. It's okay now? Yes. Right. You have to multiply that value by 6. It's easy, puta. Got it? That one very easy. Right. Okay. Yes. Then look at that. In some cases, right. Mass of phosphorus is 5.146 times 10 to the power minus 23 gram. Right? Atomic mass per unit is equal 1.67 times 10 to the power minus 24 grams. Now you have to find out relative atomic mass of phosphorus. So how you find that? Mass of phosphorus atom should divide by mass of C6. No, you can't write it, right? Because they given atomic mass on it. Puta. Right. Now you have to divide that by atomic mass on it. Easy, puta. Easy, puta. No. Okay, right. Then you know that is 5.146 times 10 to the power minus 23 grams should divide by 1.67 times 10 to the power minus 24 grams. So what about the 112? No. You have to put 112 when you substitute carbon, right? Yes. But it's not carbon, C612. Now that is atomic mass. So you can't write 112 part, right? Yes. Okay, right. Then simplify. Easy way. Now you know, right? The decimal part, 5.146 should multiply with the 6. Right. Then I will this 29. 2. Yeah. Right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 30.8. 30.8 mean how much of that? 31. So that's the value of that. Body. Is that okay? Touch it? Yeah? Okay, yeah. Hi. එහෙනම් ඔන්න දැන් බලමු. Right. Now those are for you, right? Yes. Hi. Please try to find the document හදන්න. Mass of magnesium is 3.984 times 10 to the power minus 23 grams per day, right? Mass of C612 is 1.99 times 10 to the power minus 24 gram. Please find it. Dekha. Mass of calcium atom is 6.64 times 10 to the power minus 23 gram. Atomic mass unit is 1.67 times 10 to the power minus 24 grams. Then simplify that, right? උතේ උමනා කරපල්ලා හරි. English medium නේ. නේද? අගොල්ලන්ට වෙන විකල්ප නැහැ. එහෙම තියෙන්න ඕන හරි. Right. Third one. Mass of X atom is 4 times than that of C612 atom. Find relative atomic mass of X. Hurry. Find it. Other bar. Other උත්තර දාන්න බා. Right. Done it. Yes. When you finish it, right, please put the answer, right? Put the ඉවරනම් තාකල උත්තර දාන්න. Okay. Easy, no? Yes. Right. Now look at that. Find relative atomic mass of magnesium, no? Yes. Relative atomic mass of magnesium. Mara lazy puta. 3.984 times 10 to the power minus 23 grams should divide by 1.99 times pute 10 to the power minus 23 grams times 1 over 12. That's the simplification part, right? Okay, then simplify that. So how you simplify that? We have to multiply that number by 6, no? Yes, right. 3.984 times 6 daruwane. Hawarak kata 24 දෙකයි 8 වරක් 48 දෙකයි 50යි 5යි 9 වරක් අය කීයද 50 වරක් 59යි 5යි 18යි 5යි 22යි 23යි 23යි. Yes, 23. 1, 2, 3. 23.9. So that means it is 24. Got it? Yeah. Okay, right. Fine. No? Yes. Then look at it. Mass of calcium atom is that much. Atomic mass unit is that is. Right. Now they ask relative atomic mass of who? Calcium equal 6.64 times 10 to the power minus 23 grams divide by mass unit 1.67 times 10 to the power minus 24 grams. No, sir. So what about the 112? No, we can't substitute that because it's given atomic mass unit. Yes, right. Then simplify that. Now you know how to simplify it, no? Yes, right. 6.64 times 6. 6 times 4, 24, 2, 6 times 6, 36, 38, 3, 36, 39, 1, 2, yeah. 39.8 mean what? It's 40. Easy, no? Yeah. Right. I said, I multiply karanne. Oh my God. Seriously? Alright. Previous I said, right? Yes. 23 gone. Yes, then that part gone up. So that one equal to, right, okay, yes, 3.984 goes up mean times 12 divide by 1.99 no puta. Yes, 1.99 means more or less similar to 2. Right, now you think it's 2. 2 means 6. That's how, right? Otherwise, that will be very hard, no puta. Yeah. Okay, right, fine. Then mass of X atom is 4 times than that of carbon. Find the relative atomic mass of X. Now you know the equation, right? Yes, relative atomic mass of X should equal mass of X atom 4 times than the that of carbon. Now you know the equation, right? Mass of an atom should divide by puta mass of say 6, 12, and 1 over 12. Now you know the mass of carbon, right? Yes. Now we have to think it has X, right? Mass of X atom is 4 times than that of carbon, right? Okay, yes, 4 times than. All right. If we think if it is X, the mass of M is mass of X is not M. Mass of X is how many times? 4 times in 4x. Yes. Body. Yes, right. Now we think the mass of carbon is X. Yes. Then 4 times in that should be 4x. Right. 1 over 12. Then X gone. That one gone up. 4 times 4, 12 times 4 means 48. That's the answer. Got it? Yeah. Any doubts? 100% clear? Yeah. Now, you're familiar with any questions relevant that? Sure? Okay, right, fine. Yes. Right. Then, how to move to another part, right? Yes, Hari. Then, sir, how we calculate moles, molecules, atoms? Right. Now, look at that. ඔන්න මේකෙන් කරගෙන යන්නේ නේද? තව හොඳ ඒවා ටික ඉස්සරහට තියෙනවා. මේ unit number 6 එකට අකල් ඉවර කරලා දෙන්න යන්නේ. එච්චරයි. Yes. Right. Okay. Now look at that. ඔන්න අහගන්න. මං ගණන් දෙකයි හදන්නේ. ඊට පස්සේ ඔක්කොම හදන්නේ ඔයා තනියෙන්. Right. Look at it. ඔන්න Magnesium 12 gram is taken. Right. One magnesium is 24. That means relative atomic mass 24. First one. Find moles, number of moles. Second, find number of atoms. Number of atoms. Third one, find a mass of one atom of magnesium. Right? Find the moles, find number of atoms, find the mass of one atom of magnesium. One atom of magnesium. Now they said, right? Find the mass of one atom of magnesium. Magnesium, one atom of mass. How much? Okay? Right. Now look at it. Yes. The meaning of magnesium is 24 mean. Right. Okay. Yes. Hi. When you take out 24 gram of magnesium, right, that one contain 1 moles. That's the meaning of that. Right? Okay. Yes. Relative atomic mass, it is equal to 24. Now you taken out the mass that is equal to its relative atomic mass. That means now you taken out 24 grams. That one contain 1 mole of atom. Yes, 1 mole of atom. Atom, 1 mole. Because it's a molecule, no? No, it's not a molecule, no. It's an atom, no. Yes, right. 1 mole of atom. Right. That 1 mole contain how many atoms? Avogadro say Avogadro number of atoms in 1 mole of that. So what about the L mean? Right. L mean the value of that is 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 per mole. That's the value of Avogadro constant. Yeah. That's the value of Avogadro constant. Right. When you take 24 gram, that one contain 1 mole. 1 mole contain atom cell. Now they taken out how many grams? 12 grams, no sir. 12 grams mean half of that, right? 24 half of that. Yes, right. Okay, half of that. Half of that, no? Yes, right. Half of that mean that one also half of moles. Yes. All right. How many atoms? Atoms also L divided by 2. Got it? Yes. Easy, no? Right. Now you know the answer. How many moles there are, sir? Right. Half moles. How many atoms there are, sir? Atoms L divided by 2. Actually, you can't substitute L divided by 2, right? Okay. Yes. You have to write down the value, right? 6.02 times 10 to the power 23 divided by 2. No units, right? So why? Why and how? Look at it. Yes. Atoms or molecules given by that equation. Right? N equal N times L. N mean number of atoms or number of molecules. Right. N mean moles. Now you know the unit of moles, mole. Right? Okay. Unit of Avogadro constant is per mole. Then mole per mole gone, no units. That's why, right? Yes. Okay, right. That's why we can't put unit for Avogadro constant. No, Avogadro constant. That's why we can't put unit for number of atoms or number of molecules. That's why, right? Yes. Okay, right. That's the answer. Now, look at the third part. Find the mass of 1 atom of magnesium. 1 atom of magnesium. Look at that. 24 gram contain atoms L. Right? So that means now you want to find the mass of 1 atom. Atom L 24. Atom L 24. If atom L 24 grams. Alright. 24 gram should divide by L. So that means if you want to find out the mass of 1 atom, how you find it? The relative atomic mass should divide by Avogadro constant. Got it? If you want to find the mass of 1 molecule, how you find it? Relative molecular mass should divide by L. Yes. Got it? Sure? Right. Yes. ඕන ගානක් එච්චරනේ Easy. Right. Now look at it. On hagan. On na. Ondra hangin. Right? Right. Magnesium. Magnesium 6 gram taken. One magnesium is 24. Right. Okay. 24 gram contains 1 mole. 1 mole contains atoms L. Now they taken a 6 gram. 6 gram mean, put it right? Yes. 6 gram mean haivara khatara. 1/4 of that. No? Yes. So that means 1/4 of moles. That means atoms L divided by 4. Got it? Yes. Any questions? No? No. Okay, fine. Please try to get the answer for that one. Third one. Malian no nil. Okay, right. Which answer gives the same number of atoms similar to that, right? Yes. Okay, right. Now they said 28 gram of iron. 1 iron is equal to 56. Right? First, atoms, huh? Atoms. How to find atoms? Number of atoms, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. Now look at that. 23 gram of sodium. Sodium equal to 23. Yes. 24 gram of magnesium. Magnesium 1 is equal to 24. Third, 40 gram of calcium. Calcium is equal to 40. Right? That one. 6 gram of carbon. 1 carbon equal to 12. Okay, right. The question is, which answer gives, right? Okay, the same number of atoms that is equal to 20 gram of iron. Same number of atoms, right? Which answer gives that? Same number of atoms. First of all, you have to know how many atoms there are. Actually, if you want to find atoms, right? Atoms, mole time Avogadro constant, no, right? So that means if it has same number of moles, number of atoms also same. No? Okay, right. Then try to find it. Enak ඔන්න බැලුවානේ. ඇති. ඔය දාන්න උත්තරේ. Please put the answer. Put the answer. Put it right. Yes. Okay, fine. Most of you are putting it right. Okay. Rate of answer is high, no? Rate. Sigata very. Yeah, okay, right. Look at that. 1 is 56. So that means 28 means put a 1 mole of that. 1 mole means atoms L. Yes, atoms L තියෙනවද? No. 52 means put a half of that. No? Yes. 23 means 1 mole of that. 20 means 1 mole of that. 1 mole of that. Half of all that. So that means that is answer. Sure. Okay, right, fine. Yes. That one for you, right? Okay. හදන්න බාන්නේ නම් උන්න එක. Calcium 10 gram is taken. 1 calcium is equal to 40. Yes, then find number of moles of atom. They can find number of atoms. Third, find mass of 1 atom of calcium. Other one. Right. Find it. It's easy, right? Then you can put your answers, right? Kavi, Kavi put hi uncle. Oh my god, seriously? Hi uncle. My god. You're saying right, uncle. Yes, like this. I can imagine it, right? Okay. What kind of things said Mr. Dinesh Lakmal and Mr. Shehan? Now Kavi say Tarunya Kumara. Oh my god, seriously. නෑ අද දිනේශ ක්ලාස් එක නේ මං ගත්තා. Right. Finish. Okay. Right. Now look at that. Find number of molecules of atom. Puta, now you know when we take 40 gram of calcium, right? That one contain 1 mole. Right? 1 mole mean how many atoms they are? Atom cell. Now you have to take out 10 gram of that. Right? 10 gram mean, right? Please look at it. Yes, 40, 10. That means 10 times 4 is equal to 4, right? So that means 1/4 of that, no? That the fraction, no? Yes, right. 1/4 of that means, yes, moles also 1/4 of that. Right? Then how many atoms? Atoms L divided by 4. No? Right. Okay. So now you know the answers. Find the number of moles of atom, number of moles of them. 1/4 moles. Then find number of atoms. 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 divided by 4. Yes. Third, find the mass of 1 atom of calcium. So that means 40 gram should divide by 6.022 times 10 to the power 23. That's the answer. All of them are correct? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay, right. Fine. The last part of that lesson. Look at it. Yes. Now look at that. 9 gram of water is taken. Water? By looking at that, we can say water means it's not an atom. It's a molecule. Yeah? All right. Okay. They given H1O16. Yeah. Okay. Please find H2O. Fish fine. Relative molecular mass. Right. Look at that. 1 is 1. Eka. A wage 2 times. 1 oxygen is 16. A wage kai. So you got 18. That means 18 mean Buddha, that what we call relative molecular mass. Yes. That's what we call relative molecular mass. Right. Now look at that. 18 mean puta, it's a mass of 1 mole of H2O. Yes, it's the mass of 1 mole of H2O. Right? 1 mole of H2O mean it's the mass of 1 mole. So we call it is, right, it's a mass of 1 mole. Gram, 1 mole like a mass. That what we call molar mass. What we call is molar mass. Right? There are no unit for the relative molecular mass, but there's a unit for the molar mass. The unit of the molar mass is gram per mole. Gram per mole. Got it? Right. The meaning of molar mass. Look at that. When you take an 18 gram, right? Okay. When you take an 18 gram, that one contain 1 moles, 1 molecular moles, right? 1 moles mean that one contains not atoms, molecules. Make a molecule like yes, molecule cell. Okay, right? Easy. Now they said 9 gram, right? 9 gram is half of that, right? Yes, half moles. So what about the molecules? Molecules also L divided by 2. Got it? You touch it? Yeah? Yes. Right. Then find it. Now, then we have to find how many H atoms there are. Right? How many H atoms there are? How many O atoms there are? So how we find it? Easy. Now you know how many molecules there are, no, Puta? Right? How many molecules there are? L divided by 2, sir. Right? Please look at it. Yes. 1 H2O molecule, that one contain only 2 atoms. 1 molecule contain only 2 atoms. So yes, 1 molecule contain 2 atoms. Right? So 1 molecule contain 2 atoms. That means now there is L divided by 2 molecules. So how we find the H atoms? And මෙහෙමයි කරන්නේ අන්නර හොයාගත්ත molecules ගාන you have to multiply it by 2 because we want to H atoms. Right? Okay. Now L divided by 2 multiply by 2. Yes, because we want H atoms. So that's why 2 gone. So you got L. That's the answer for that. Yes. O atoms. So how we find it? Now available molecule is L divided by 2. Yes, times how many oxygen? Just 1 by 1. If you want to find out total number of atoms, dekai ekai tunai multiply by 3. That's how. Got it? Yes. Right. If you want a total, right? Yes. Okay, right. Another one. Okay, look at it. Another one. Second, carbon dioxide. Right. Okay. 22 gram is taken. Yes. 1 carbon is 12. 1 oxygen is 16. First of all, you have to find out the molar mass of that. Right. Carbon dioxide. 1 carbon is 12. 1 oxygen is 16 times 2. So you got 44, right? Yes. So that means, right, molar mass is 44 gram per mole. The meaning of that is, when you take an 44 gram, that one contain 1 mole. That one contain how many molecules? Right? Okay, molecule cell. Now, you taken it 22 grams. Yeah? Okay, right. Among 44, 22 mean half of that. No? Yes, okay, right. That means that one contain half moles. Half moles mean how much of molecules? Molecules A divided by 2. Yeah? Okay, right. Then, now you know how many molecules, how many moles? Moles, half moles. How many molecules? A divided by 2. Okay, if you want to find out O atoms, L divided by 2 times 2. Got it? Yes. And then 3 ගත්තොත් එහෙනම් total number of atoms ගත්තොත් divide multiply by 3. තේරෙනවද? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, right. Fine. Okay, right. Then look at it. Third one. Which answer gives number of oxygen atoms in 11 gram of carbon dioxide, right? Yes, 11 gram of carbon dioxide. One carbon is 12, one oxygen is 16. Now you know that is 44, right? Yes. First one, 6.22 times 10 to the power 23 to 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 times 1 over 2, 3, 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 times 2, fourth one, 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 divided by 4. Then about 3. හදන්න ඉස්සලා හරි හොඳට හදන්න හිතලා බලන්න එකපාර උත්තර දාන්න පොඩ්ඩක් හිතන්න like oxygen atoms which answer gives number of O atoms in 11 gram of carbon dioxide 11 gram of carbon dioxide now you know 44 then how much in oxygen okay right yes 11 gram of that right then you know the moles then you know the molecules right then you have to find out O then you have to multiply number of molecules by carbon dioxide no 2 then simplify that. नहीं डसदा लेकिन दा නම්බේකද ඉතින් okay most of your get the second one as the answer right okay we will check in on බලාගන්න හරි ලේසි නේ හරිම ලේසි පුතා බලාගන්න which answer gives number of O atoms in 11 gram of carbon dioxide yes 11 gram of carbon dioxide yes then carbon dioxide no carbon dioxide one carbon is 12 one oxygen is 16 times puta right you got 44 එන එක තේරුම මොකද්ද 44 කියන්නේ එකක් now 11 mean 1/4 of moles there yes so that means molecules L divided by 4. Yes, right. Times O atoms. Ek dekhen. So then that one gone. L divided by 2. That's the answer. That one gone. That one gone. Right. Yeah, that's the answer. Got it? Yes. Right. Shavani, which lessons? Okay, right. Try with that one. Kung halan one make it now. 90 gram of C C6H12O6 is taken. One carbon is 12, one H is 1, one O is 16. Glucose 180, right? Yes. Correct. Then first one, find number of moles of glucose molecules. Second, find number of molecules with a. Third one, find number of O atoms. Okay, right. Try to find it. Okay, human reproduction part 2. Okay, I will check it, right? Kota, please can you put a message if you are a newcomer? If you are a newcomer. Okay, right. Is that okay? Because most of them are my theory students. Is that okay? Oh, if you have any doubts, please put it right. Yes. Okay, right. Now solve, right? Try to get the correct answer. Please find it. Now you know the way, right? If you got the answers, please put it. How will you put it? How will you? Ah, okay, right. Already you put it. Then, Athene? Yes. Right, okay, fine. Look at that. First of all, we have to find out the relative molecular mass of glucose. All right, one carbon is 12 daruwane. One carbon is 12. Dakkada? Hari. Ena 12. 12 times 6 plus ekak times 12 plus 16 times 6. Then 72, then 12, then 96. You got 180. Yes, 180 mean puta. Right. Look at that. Yes. When you take an 180 gram, that one contain 1 mole, sir. Yes. 1 mole mean that one contain how many molecules? Molecules. No, sir. Right. Now they taken 90 gram of that. 90 gram mean half of that, no, sir. Half of that mean molecules also divide by 2. Easy, easy. Right. Then you can take the answers. How many moles of glucose? Half moles. That means 0.5 moles. Second, find number of molecules. Molecules mean 6.022 times 10 to the power 23. Divide by 2, no, sir. How many atoms? All right. L divide by 2 times. Make a hayak tinawa by 6. Then you got 3 times L. So that means 3 times 6.02 times 10 to the power 23. That's how. Is it okay? Yes. All right. That will be the end of that lesson. Now you are familiar with any type of questions relevant to that, right? If you are okay with that part, please put heart. If you are not okay with that part, please put angry face. All right. Some of them, they are putting others, right? If you are okay with that, please put heart. If you're not okay with that, right, please put angry face. Angry face. Angry face කියන පුතා වදන අර රතු පාට මුණක් තියෙන්න බං ඔහම. රතු මුණ. ඒක. So what's that? So what is the number of molecules in 80 gram of sodium hydroxide? Okay, right. ඔන්න යාළුවෙක් දාන මෙසේජ් එක බලන්න. right. එක. What is the number of molecules in 80 gram of NaOH? ආදන්න බලන්න molecules in. Yes, right. Sodium, 1 sodium is 23. One oxygen is 16. One O is 1 H is 1. Sodium hydroxide. 14, eh? Right, okay. Yes. Most of them, they are putting answers, right? Yes. Yeah, Shavani, correct. Number of molecules. Shavani, correct? Is that correct? Number of molecules in 80 gram of. Right, okay, yes. All of you are putting correct answer, right? Yes. First of all, you have to find out the molar mass of NaOH, no? Maar lazy puta, right? It's easy. Patta easy, right? Yes. 23, 16, 1. You got 40, no? 40 mean 40 gram contain 1 mole of that. 1 mole mean molecules. L. Now they are 80. 80 mean they gonna have 2 mole. So that means 2L, no? Yes, that's the answer. Okay? Right, okay. That will be the end. Alright, finish. Now you are familiar with that. All the things okay. No doubts. Hari. අපිට ඔය ප්‍රශ්න නෑනේ. Right, okay, yes. Alright, then look at it, right? Yes, Hari. Puta, bonds. Talking about bonds, we can say there are two types of bonds. So what are those two? එකක් අපි කියන මොකද්ද? Covalent bonds. Others type we call ionic bonds. Yes, you know the basic things, right? Why they make the bonds? To stabilize, no? Yes, for their stability they make the bonds. Noble gases, they're not making bonds. Yes, bonds two types, covalent and ionics, right? Ionic bonds form between cation and anion. So yes, cation and anion, right? They bind with what type bond? Electrostatic attraction force. No? Yes, electrostatic attraction. Yes. Yes, but covalent bonds, they form covalents by sharing electrons. No, yes, sharing electrons. Got it? Yes, covalent bond formed by sharing electrons. Ionic bond formed between anion and the cations by joining them with electrostatic attraction forces. Got it? Sir, how we find whether it is ionic or whether it is covalent? Is there any proper method? Yeah. Look at it. Yes, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Then sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and calcium. Right? Yes. Look at it. Now you know those are the metals. Metals, non-metals, those are metalloids, no? Yes, right. All of the metals belongs to first group and the second group, but not barium. And all non-metals belongs to 6th and the 7th group, right? They form ionic bonds. That means, right? Sodium chloride. Yeah, sodium there, chlorine there. It's an ionic. Yes. Potassium chloride, potassium there, chlorine there. Yeah, it's an ionic. Magnesium oxide, the magnesium there, oxygen there. Yeah, it's an ionic, right? Yes. Then sodium oxide, sodium there, oxygen there. It's an ionic. Yes. Aluminium chloride, aluminium there. නෑ ආයිති නෑ. ඇයි? මේ දෙක විතර නේද? කොටුවෙන් පිට යා. No, it's a covalent. Got it? Yes. Right. Other than that, right? Okay. Yes. Other than that, carbonate, sulfate, nitrate, like that polyatomic ion sets, yes, they are also ionic. Calcium carbonate, calcium sulfate, calcium phosphate. Now you have to take the answer. Which answer gives only presence of ionic compounds? Only presence of ionic compounds, right? Only presence of ionic compounds. Only presence of which answer gives only presence of ionic compounds. Only presence of ionic compounds. If you got the points, I think you can take the answer, right? Yes. Which one? Which one gives only presence of ionic compounds, right? Only presence of ionic compounds. Which one gives it? Only presence of ionic compounds. Only presence of ionic compounds. I think time's up, right? Yes. Okay, right. Look at it. Look at it. Sodium chloride ionic. Carbon dioxide, no. Carbon dioxide, carbon there, no. That's one gone. Carbon dioxide, methane, all of them are covalent, right? HCl, no. H, no. It's not in our range, right? Yes, no. It's a covalent. Sodium chloride, yeah. Hydroxide, definitely. KCl, yeah. Touch it. Yes. Yeah. Okay, right. I think you got it, right? Yes. Right. Now you know there are two types of bonds, Pute, right? Covalent and the ionic. Ionic between plus and minus. So what type of that attraction? Electrostatic attraction. May electrostatic charges la attraction ka theorem. Got it? Now you know how to find whether it is ionic or the covalent. Yeah. Okay, right, fine. Yes, how they form the covalence bonds? By sharing electrons. By sharing the electrons. Got it? Right. Okay, yes. You know that is. It's easy, right? Yes, Hari. Now look at it. Talking about sodium and chlorine, Pute, right? Here we discuss about sodium chloride. Yes, talking about sodium chloride, right? One sodium plus surrounded by how many chloride? 6Cl minus, no? Yes, surrounded by 6Cl minus. One sodium plus surrounded by 6Cl minus. Got it? Yes. Right. Here, look at that. Right. Sodium chloride. Sodium plus there, Cl minus there. No? First of all, we have to look at the periodic table. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Then sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and the calcium, right? Yes. You have to have a good knowledge about the periodic table, right? Yes. Then the chemistry part, that will be easy. Because most of the students, they are not familiar with the periodic table, right? If they're not familiar with the periodic table, right? If you're not familiar with the patterns of the periodic table, actually, chemistry part, that will be going worse, right? Yes. Okay, right. Now look at it. Sodium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, and 11. Right? Okay. The position of sodium is 11. So that means it's atomic number 11. NS. Okay. Yes. The position of chloride. 1, 2, 3, like that. Yes, you can count it. Then you got 17. No? Yes, the position of chlorine is 17. Right. Now look at it. Here it's sodium plus. Talking about configuration of sodium is 281. Cl287. Now you know how to write electronic configurations, no? Yeah. If you don't know how to write electronic configuration yet, now you're in grade 10, second term, right? Yes. I think අගොල්ල පුතේ ගාථා තීරයට යවන්න ඕන. හරි වැඩක් නැහැ පුතා. ඔව් මතක තියාගන්න. හරිද? හරියට හරි. එහෙනම් ඔන්න බලන්න. Sodium plus there no? Yes, sodium plus there. Now, sodium plus mean. Look at it. Sodium plus mean. කොහමද එන්න ඕනේ sir? 281. No. ඇයි බැරි? ඇයි sir වට දාන්න බෑනේ. ඇයි බැරි? බැරි එකක් අයින් කරාම තමයි plus උනේ. Yes. Right. Cl minus. The configuration is 287. That's okay. But it got minus. Minus, how it got? By accepting one electron. Yes, previously it's 287. After accepting one electron, it's 287. One mean 288. Got it? Yes. Okay. Right. Now look at that. Sodium plus there. Okay, right. On 1, 2. Yeah. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. The charge of that is what? Plus. Yes, Cl minus there, no? Yes. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 8 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bracket it. Put minus. Yes. Okay, right, fine. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Right. If it is a ionic compound, so what are the features of ionic compounds? What are the ionic compound features? ඔන්න කටපාඩම් කරන්න එපා. Ionic mean puta, right? There are lots of positive and negative ions there, right? Among covalent and the ionic, that the more strongest bond. Yes, more strongest mean, right? They tightly bind with the neighboring atoms. They tightly bind with the neighboring atoms mean puta. The neighboring atoms, they tightly pack. Yeah, the video is lagging, seriously. No, it's not, huh? Yes, they're tightly packed. Tightly packed mean puta, the neighboring atom, they are closer to each. So closer to each mean puta, they are remain in solid states. Katapadang karanna ekai kiyanne. They remain in solids. Remain in solids mean puta. Their melting point and their boiling point high. Yes, MP mean melting point, BP mean boiling point, right? That is බලන්න එපා. MP and BP high. BP කියන්නේ මොකද? ඒක දකිදිස්ස අපේ blood pressure එක නම් high වෙනවා එහෙමද? නේද? MP and BP high. Got it? Yes, right. Then there are lots of ions there, right? Okay, lots of ions. Anion and the cations, presence of ions, right? Presence of ions means right. Can conduct electricity. Electricity යනවා. කොහොමද? In aqueous medium. ජලය තුල දිය කලේවා හෝ fuse රත් කළා දිය කළා හොදි කළා, right? Fuse solutions. Yes, why? Due to mobile ions. එහා මෙහා යන ions නිසා. Mobile ions. Got it? Yes, got the points? කටපාඩම් කරන්න එපා. ඔළුවට දාගෙන ඉන්න පුතේ. Right? English medium නේ. තමලා මේ මොහොතේ වැඩ කරන්න. මොතවල වැඩ කරනවායි නේද? English medium කියන්නේ. Content others. Okay, right? Blah. You're good, right? Okay. ඔකල උතර වැඩ කරන ළමයි. Within bracket කියලා සරන් තාන ඉන්නවා. එහෙමද? නෑ නේද? Within bracket හිතන්නේ නෑනේ. වැඩ කරනවා නේ. Okay. ඔන්න කතාව. Right? Yes. හරි. එහෙනම් ආයෙ පරක් දාන්න මනහ. Two types of bonds. What's that? Covalent bonds and the ionic bond. Right. Now you know how to find covalent by sharing electrons. Ionic, there are positive and negative ions. Then there's electrostatic attraction force. They bind together. Yeah. Okay. Then we talk about sodium chloride. 1 sodium plus surrounded by 6 Cl minus. Then you know how to draw it, right? Yes. Hari. Then what are the features of ionic? Then you කටපාඩම් කරනවද? නෑ. ඒක ඇඟට දාගන්න. කොහොමද ඇඟට දාගන්නේ? කොලේකලේ ලතුලතුලා ඉන්නවද? කොලේකලේ ලතුලතුලා ඉන්නවනේ. කටපාඩම් නොකර තර්ක කරන්න කියලා කියන්නේ. Yes. Ionic. They are more strongest. So that means strongly bind. Tightly bind mean they pack. Pack mean they remain solid. Solid now, melting point, boiling point high. Okay. Right. Ionic. There are anions and cations there. So that means it can conduct electricity because there are lots of mobile ions. No, that's fine. Got it? Right. But the important fact is, right? Solid state cannot conduct electricity. ඔන්න කතා. Yes. Right. You have to know it is. Yeah. Okay. Right. Good. ගිනත say, right? සර්ට හොඳ මතකයක් තියෙන බව පේනවලු. Okay, thank you පුතා. හරි. අහලා පරිදෙන් දෙනවා. ඔන්න. Got it? Yes. Right. You know the facts. Easy no? Yeah, it's easy, right? Yes. හරි. එහෙනම් ඔන්න ඒ ටික ඔලු ගෙඩිය ඔක්කොම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Right. Those are the features of ionic compounds. The opposite features belongs to the covalent. So what are the opposite features remaining? Liquid and gas states. Melting boiling point, very low. Can conduct electricity, cannot conduct electricity. Why? Due to unavailable mobile ions. Solid state, yes. So what is aqueous medium? Aqueous medium put right. Think about that. Now you taken out sodium, no chloride, that means salts. Then you dissolve salts in water. Yes. Then we call that is aqueous sodium chloride. Yeah. Yes. Aqueous means something dissolved in liquid water. Something dissolved in water. That medium we call aqueous medium. Yeah? Okay, right. You have to know it is. Got it? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay, right. Kuta, need time to know down that or no? Because theory students already they prepare the short notes, right? Others need time or no? Please put the message. What is mean by fused? Fuse mean puta, right? You have to take out sodium crystals, then you have to melt it, right? Yes, by supplying heat. No. Okay, right. Okay? Right, it's okay now. Right. Then look at that. Talking about lattices. Lattice, two type of lattice. Actually, we don't know about the lattice, but we know about the patties. No? Okay, right. Yes. Lattices. Lattices, two types. One type, atomic lattices. Yeah. Other type, ionic lattices. Yes. For an example, here sodium chloride and the KCl. Or you know that is right. Yes. All right. Atomic lattices we discussed two. Normally, atomic lattices formed by the covalent compounds, right? Okay. Yes. Atomic lattices formed by the covalent compounds. Covalent compounds. Hari? Right. Okay. Now look at that. Hari. Make a work dekai. Mokada. Graphite. The other one is what? Diamond. Right. Graphite. The structure of graphite like that, no? Okay. Now? It remains as layers. Between two layers, there are weaker bonds. So that means one layer can slice with it. So that means it shows lubricant nature. Puta. Yes. That is us. Right. Diamond. Diamond means like that. Yes. Every carbon bind with 4 carbon atoms. Yes. Right. Here, presence 4 bonds. Make it only 3 bonds. දැක්කද මේ 1 2 3යි. Yes. Only 3 bonds mean available free electrons. අයි මේ කාබන් ගම 4ක් තියෙන්න එපා. දැන් තියෙන 3යි free electrons. එහෙනම් මේක වෙන්නේ මොකද? No available free electrons. No free electrons. No free electrons mean right. Okay, it cannot conduct electricity. Yes, cannot conduct electricity. Here, can conduct electricity because there are lots of free electrons, right? Cannot, not can, no? Yes, can conduct electricity. We have to know it is. Again, say, lattices two types. What size put ionic lattices, covalent lattices, right? Okay, then ionic lattices, covalent. That means atomic lattices. Atomic lattices, right? Whatever it is, a lattice, no? Lattice can mokadda? They were tightly packed. They are remaining solids. Doesn't matter whether it is ionic or a covalent, atomic. No, doesn't matter, right? It's a lattice, no? So lattice mean it remains solid. Solid mean, right? Okay, and high boiling point and melting point. තේරෙන්නේ තරක කරන්නේදී කටපාඩම් නොකර කරන එක. Yes, got it? Yeah. Okay, right. Yes. Atomic lattices, ionic lattices. Ionic lattices we discussed in sodium chloride, KCl. Then atomic lattices හදන්නේ කවුද? Covalent compound. We discussed about the two, graphite and the diamond. Now you know the structure of graphite and diamond. No, among the which one conduct electricity? Graphite. Why? Because there are lots of free electrons. That one can conduct electricity? No. Why? Because no available electrons. Why not available electrons? Sir, every carbon form 4 bonds. That's why, sir. That is a harder substance in nature. Harder substance. Right? Uh, 2 layers. Layers, they are weakly bind with others. So that means one layer can size with each. So that means one layer size with each mean there's a lubricant nature. Got it? Yes? Okay, right. You have to know them. Hurry. Right. Okay, come to the initial again. Relative atomic mass equal mass of an atom divided by mass of C612 times 1 over 12. Other equation one, mass of an atom divided by atomic mass unit. Then you discuss atom, actually bonds 2 types. Why? Ionic bonds, covalent bonds. Why they form the bonds? To stabilize. Everyone? No. Which one not make the bonds? Noble gases. Right? Covalent bonds formed by sharing electron. Ionic bond formed by between anion and cations. It formed the bonds by electrostatic attraction force. Right? Then you know how to find whether it is ionic or covalent. 1, 2, 6, 7 ne groups අතර හදනවා. Carbonate, sulfate, phosphate. Yeah, that one also ionic. Got it? Okay, right. Later you discuss ionic. Ionic nan tarka kala. Ionic, they are very strong bonds. So they remain in solid state. They tightly bind. Yes. So that means the melting point, boiling point very high. There are lots of ions available, mobile ions. So that means they can conduct electricity. They conduct electricity. Got it? Yes. Right. You have to know it is. Then you talk about the lattices. No? Yes, lattices varga dekai. Ionic and atomic. Ionic lattices. In ionic lattices, 1 sodium surrounded by 6 Cl minus. No need to know that about. Okay, right. On atomic lattices. 2 types. Diamond and the graphite. You know that is? Sure? Okay, right. Fine. Then, how to draw Lewis structures and the things. Right. සරලව කියලා දෙන්නේ කොහොමද? මම අවංකවම අඳින්නේ 4යි ඈ. ඊට පස්සේ ඕන එකක් ඔය අඳ ගන්න පුළුවන්. ෂුවර්? මම 4යි අඳින්නේ ඈ. මොනවා අහගන්න. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sir. Then sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium, sir. Yes. Okay, right. Then look at that. You know the groups numbers, no? Yes. එක මෙන්න මේ ටැක්ස් ටික ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න. O සෑම විටම bonds දෙකක් හදනවා. Always oxygen form 2 bonds. Always nitrogen form 3 bonds. Always others form just 1 bond. Always oxygen form 2 bonds. Always nitrogen form 3 bonds. Right? No need to have them as others. Okay, right. Now look at that. CH4. First of all, you have to know about the groups of them. Carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, fourth group. Hydrogen, first group. Then 1 carbon, hydrogen 4. Yes. එහෙනම් දැක්ක ගමන් ඔළුවේ තියෙන්නේ මේ දෙන්න දෙක හදනවා 3 අනිත් අය 1 yes. That's up. Got it? Yes. Hydrogen 1යි. ඉරි කැලි හරි. Carbon ගාව ඉරි කැලි ගන්න තමයි මේ පෙන්නන්නේ. bonds ගන්න 4යි. Yeah, it's okay. Finish. Right. If you want to make cross-dot diagrams, right? Okay, yes. 1 line depict 1 dot and 1 cross. That's a shorter one. Then put 1 dot 1 cross. Right? Put 1 dot 1 cross. 1 dot 1 cross. 1 dot 1 cross. That's all. You're right. Sure. Okay, right. Got it, no? Yes. Second one. Second one. Now look at that. Methane. Right. Okay. Ammonia. NH3. Nitrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. Group number is 5. Hydrogen is 1. All right. NH2. දැක්ක ගමන් ඉරි කැලි ගහුවා. Yes. right මෙයා ගාව එකයි හරි එකයි මෙයා ගාව පහක් තියෙනවා ඉරි කැලි තුනක් පේනවා yes you have to put another two dots yes those are we call lone pair what you call lone pairs right lone pairs yes lone pairs ඔන්න කතාව sure right n h h h one line mean dot cross dot cross dot cross just two dots mean two dots that's how sure okay right fine no fine I think now you are familiar with that right yes hari another one ඔන්න මාත් එක්ක hari another one just ඔයා තනියෙන් අදින්න CO2 එන ඔන්න මාත් එක්ක කීක කරමු group number 1 2 3 4 nessa right that one belongs to fourth group what about oxygen 1 2 3 4 5 6 that one belongs to 6 now yes then one carbon two oxygen nessa දැක්ක ගමන් මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ ආයි බල බල ඉන්නවද මක් ඇත ගහගෙන අනවශ්‍යයි පුතා ඉරි දෙකක් ගැහුවා okay yes කාබන් ගාව ඉරි කැලි හතරක් පේන්න ඕන හරි හතරක් පේනවා ඕ ගාව හයක් පේන්න ඕන නමුත් දැන් පේන්නේ දෙකයි දැක්කද එහෙනම් have to put another 4 right have to put another 4 you have to couple it right yes hari now if you want to find out the cross dot diagrams cross dot diagram yes right one line shows one dot one cross two lines no right okay then dot cross those are dots that's up finish sure okay right hari තව එකක් අඳිනවා මාත් එක්ක හතර O2 O belongs to 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 O හක් ඇත ගම බලන් ඉන්නවද නෑ දෙකක් ගැහුවා දැන් මෙයා ඉන්නේ 6 ඉරි කැලි දෙකයි පේන්නේ 1 2 3 4 දෙකයි 1 2 3 4 that's up yes if you want to draw the cross dot diagrams one line shows dot cross those are dots if you draw the dots for that the neighboring one should cross that's up yes sure okay right I think you are familiar with that right yes okay right try with that me and then යන්න බාර මාත් එක්ක H2O N2 අඳින්න බාර H2O and N2 right finish sir right good right සමහර ළමයි ඉතින් නේද දාන්න විතරයි ඕනේ නේ සොන් වල ගත්තා ඒකනේ ඒකනේ right බලමුද ඔන්න නේ 1OH there දැක්ක ගමන් ඉරි කැලි දෙකයි හරි එකක් හරි ඕගම හයක් තියෙනවා තියෙන දෙකයි yes output 2 nitrogen n පහයි කියන්නේ දැක්ක ගමන් ඉරි කැලි 3යි එහෙනම් තව දෙකයි yes that's up right yes sure okay right මේක තනින්න බලන්න AlCl3 PCl5 aluminium belongs to third chlorine belongs to 7 phosphorus belongs to 5 chlorine belongs to 7 Sabida finish ඉරි ගහන මොකද්ද බං ඉරි ගහන එකේ මොකක්ද තියෙන ගහන්න බලා හරි O දැක්කොත් O ගාව ඉරි දෙකයි එච්චරයි N දැක්කොත් අනිවාර්යෙන් always form 3 bonds yes right yes look at that ඔන්න aluminium Cl yes right ඒක ඔක්සිජන් නෙමෙයි නයිට්‍රජන් උත් නෙමෙයි එහෙනම් just one yes right aluminium 3යි ඉරි කැලි 3යි chlorine ඉරි කැලි 7ක් තියෙනවා තියෙන්නේ එකයි how to put another 6 ඉරි කැලි එකයි how to put another 6 how to put another 6 that's up easy no ඉතින් මෙච්චරනේ මේක අනිතින් ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න කියන්නේ නැත්නම් ඉතින් කරන ක්‍රමයක් තියෙනවා කොහොමද right you have to select the mid data right okay then එකයි දෙකයි තුනයි පහයි that one belongs to 6 group right okay it won't be stable so that means it have to become 8 right 6 to 8 another 2 remains all right okay 2 hydrogen atoms waiting for the 2 right both of them they're sharing and then that one gives 1 that one gives 1 so then you can draw 1 then you have to count its group numbers then you have to fill the remains one ඒක දිග වැඩි නේ ඊට නම් මේක ලේසි නේ ඔන්න PCl5 phosphorus 1යි 2යි 3යි හතරයි පහයි. Yes. Okay, right. Then phosphorus පහයි. එහෙනම් chlorine ඉන්නේ 1. Yes, chlorine belongs to 7. So I have to put another 6. Yes, another 6. Another 6. That's up. Yes. මේකේ මොකද? ඇලුමිනියම් ලිව වටේ ක්ලෝරින් තමයි ඉරි කැලේ ගැහුවා. මෙයා ඉන්නේ 7. ඉරි කැලේ 1යි පේන්නේ. another 6. Another 6. ඇලුමිනියම් ගියා 3යි. ඉවරයි. That's up, right? Yes. Finish or no? Are you okay with that or no? Yes. Okay, right. Now look at that. Puta, talking about AlCl3 and PCl5. Look at it, right? That aluminium, around the aluminium, right? Okay, around the aluminium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electrons there. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 electrons there, right? Talking about nitrogen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 there. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 there. Always the mean atoms and the neighboring atoms, they acquired noble gas configurations. Yes. Hari. Then that one below to 8. So that means that one not obey the octet rule. Yes. That one not obey the octet rule. That one not obey. That one also not obey the octet rule. Yes. On in your syllabus, AlCl3 and PCl5 not obey octet rule. That's all. That's right. Sure. Now I think you're familiar with how to write cross dot diagrams and things, right? Yeah. Okay, right. Then look at that. Yes. H and H. The last part of that, right? H and H. H and Cl. Both of them are the same atom, right? Same atoms mean they attract bonded electrons in same. So the bonded electron disperse symmetrically. Yes. Right. Then we call them puta non-polar. What we call non-polar. Yes. Here 3, here 2.1. Those are the configurations. No. Electronegativity. That chlorine attract more bonded electrons towards that. No, puta. Yes. Right. Chlorine attract more bonded electron towards HCl because its electronegativity high. So that means around the chlorine puta, electron density high. Electron mean negative. So that is negative. That is delta positive. Delta mean slightly. Yes. That type of bonds we call put a polar bonds. If it is a polar one, right? Okay, if it is a polar one, there should be electronegative difference. Yeah, there should be electronegative difference. Right, looking at that. Yes, OHH. Now different atoms. Different atoms means there should be a polarized molecule. Okay, right? Then comparing HO, it has highest electronegativity. That's the lowest one. Delta plus, delta minus, delta plus. Here O, H and H. Delta plus, delta minus, delta plus. Then look at it. Between H and O, there's attraction force. That attraction force what? මොකද්ද? දෙන්නෙක් අතර inter molecule දෙක අතර. Intermolecular attraction. Yes. Another word you can say H bonds. What you call put H bonds. So that means one H2O molecule divided by the other H2O molecule. H2O mean puta, it's a type of covalent. It's a covalent compound. If it is a covalent, normally you know when talking about the covalent, they remain as liquid and the gaseous states, right? But those molecules tightly bind with the others, no, right? Due to that, due to presence of H bonds, there are specific properties of core molecule. One, remain in liquid states, room temperature. Yes. Another, Remaining liquid states in room temperature. Yes. The other one is what? High boiling point. Another one, high specific heat capacity. The other one is one, density of ice lower than to density of water. Got it? Yes, you have to know that, right? Yes, easy there. Right. Try to memorize the facts. Right. When presence of intermolecular attraction, that means H bonds, those are the features of water, right? Remaining liquid states, high boiling point, high specific capacity, and the density of ice lower than the density of water. You have to know it is. Got it? Right. Then look at that. Conductivity of the compounds. Yes, those are carbon rods. Yes, right. When you add sodium chloride, it conducts electricity. When you add copper sulfate, that one also conduct electricity. When you add distilled water, no conduct electricity. Why? Because ionic compounds, they conduct electricity, but covalent compounds cannot conduct electricity. Yes, already you know that is right. Yes. Okay. If you want, you can put it right. Yes. Hari, only again. Okay. Finish. Right. Yes. All right. Now you know, right? Okay. Boiling point, melting point of that, right? Okay. If they are remaining in solid state, solid state nang, right? Okay, has high melting, high boiling point. Yes. If it is a liquid or the gases is at the lowest melting point, boiling point. Okay, you have to say. Now, take it as A, B, C. Right. Melting point of that and boiling point of them. Okay, right? Melting point 1634 here. Here 2384 here. Right here, melting point minus 232. Here 78. Here minus 284. Here minus 120. Okay, you have to say, is that solid or a liquid or a gas? Both of them are positive, right? Yes. Is it solid or liquid or gas? Solid. Yeah. That one, solid or liquid or gas. Melting point is a negative, boiling point is a positive. That one, liquid. Yes. Both of them are negative, right? Okay, so melting point, boiling point. Yeah, it's a gas. Yes. Got the points? That will be the end of that lesson, right? Yes. How did it? Okay. Sure. Okay, right. If you're okay with that part, please put hearts. If you're not okay with that part, please put angry face. What's the difference between polar and the non-polar? Okay, polar mean, yes, it's slighted delta plus and delta minus there. Okay, yes, polar mean. That polar mean for the one side attracted bonded electrons more. Non-polar mean, right? The bonded electron, they disperse symmetrically. That's one, right? For the non-polar, it's electronegativity difference, no difference. That means the electronegativity value is same. But the polar, the electronegative value, electronegative difference, it's not insane, right? Different. There's a difference. That's why. Okay, right, fine. Finish. Okay, right. Yes. Sorry. Another simple facts, very easy facts we have to discuss. Then we can end today, right? Yes. Okay, right. Now listen. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Then sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. Yes, right. Now look at that. Uta, valency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Those are the valencies. Those are the valencies. Right. Then look at that. Metalloids and non-metals, right? Okay. Yes, on. Those are we call metals. What you call them? Metals, right? Okay. Menna. Those are we call metals. Those are non-metals. Yes. Those are non-metals. Yeah, right. What about them? Stomach. Those are metalloids. Yes, those are metalloids. Right. Then look at it. Then look at it. Right. Yes, those are metalloids. When you go away from left to right, yes, they are first ionization energy. First ionization energy increase. Yes, electronegativity also increase. Yes, when you go from up to bottom, first ionization energy decrease pute. Also, electronegativity also decrease. You have to know it is right. Yes, ionization energy decrease, electronegativity decrease when you go away from that. Right. Okay. First ionization energy increase, electronegativity increase. Yes. Right. Non-metallic property increase. Got it? Okay. Right. Helium. That one has the highest first ionization energy. Right. That one has the highest electronegativity. Got it? Yes. Potassium. That one has lowest first ionization energy and electronegativity. Got it? Yes. That has the lowest. It has the lowest first ionization electronegativity. Got it? Right. Okay. Then talking about atomic radius. Right. That one has one energy level. That one has two energy level. That one has three energy level. That one has four energy levels. Yes. So that atomic radius increase. Yes. All right. මේකේ මේ මොකද රවුම් කරේ? වැරද්දුවා. ෆ්ලුවරින් රවුම් වෙන්න ඕනේ. Right? Yes. You have to know it is. Right? Lowest first ionization energy, negativity. Highest ionization energy. Highest electronegativity. Yes. Right. Normally you call them Nobel gases. Already you know them, right? Yes. හරියට හරි. When go up to bottom, number of energy level increase. මෙහාට යනකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? Atomic radius also increase. The decrease. And then atom එක small වෙනවා. Right? Atomic radius decrease. You have to know it is. If you don't know them, right? Yes, if you don't know them, please, then you can take a screenshot, right? Yes. If you don't know the facts, you can take a screenshot. You have to know them, right? Okay, so you can do loads of things by looking at that, right? Yes. Loads of things you can by looking at that. Okay, right. Next. Potta soma kahutu megi. Potta soma kahutu megi. Alisai sinchise. Potta soma kahutu megi. Potta soma patta prabalai. Kahutu megi harima dubalai. Aluminium ගෙම්බා වගේ. එහෙනම් මේගොල්ලෝ strong bases. මේගොල්ලෝ එන weak bases. මෙයා amphibian වගේ එහෙනම් amphoteric. මොකද පුතේ? amphoteric එක. Yes, you have to know it is. Got it? මේ කොට්ට සෝමා strong base, කැහුටු මැගි weak base, aluminium amphoteric උභය ගුණි silicon මේ දෙක weak acid strong acids. ඔන්න බලා ගන්න මේ අර ලේසි. Yes, right. Look at that. Potasoma strong bases, weak bases, amphoteric, weak acid, strong acids. That's how its acidity vary. Yes, when go away from right, when you go from left to right, acidity increase. You know, because the metals they form basic oxides. Non-metal, they form acidic oxides. That's why, right? Yes. Okay. You have to know it is. Got it? Right. On never know that. Lazy. It's easy facts. Got it? Yes or no? Yeah. This is right. This is right. Yes. Okay. ඔන්න එහෙනම් මිස් කරන්න එපා මේ දේවල්. සරල දේවල්මයි පුතා, right? මේක ඉතින් අර දේවල් ඉතින් හැමෝම දන්නවනේ. අයන් හදන හැටි. those are facts. Yeah. Devan, yeah. We finish it. හරිද? Please take a screenshot, right? Screenshot එක නෝ මාත් එක්ක ගන්න. නේ. Right? ඉතින් මම මෙහෙමනේ ඒක මතකද යන්නේ පොට්ටසෝමා පට්ටයි. පට්ටයි කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? පොට්ටසෝමා පට්ට ප්‍රබලයි. එහෙනම් මොකද්ද? strong base එකක්. weak base එකක්. amphoteric. weak acid, strong acid. What are isotopes? My God, seriously? Basic facts, right? Yes. Protium, deuterium, tritium. Those are the isotopes. Isotopes mean similarity. There are two similarities. Their atomic number equal. Number of protons also equal, but different mass numbers, different nucleons. Not atomic reaction, atomic radius. Okay, right? Okay, atomic radius. Not reaction, right? Okay, atomic radius. Okay. Gina, why? මොකද මේකද? Right, okay, yes. එහෙනම් ඔන්න ඒ දක්වා අපි කරපුවා ටික. Are you පට්ට happy with that or not පට්ට happy? Louis structures ටික නම් මාරු. කලින් එන්නේ නැති වෙන්දද? මේ වලට මෙහෙම දෙයක් Louis structures දැන් ඔය නිකන්. පොඩ ඇඳනම් පොඩ්ඩක් නිකන් හරි. මේ බලන්න ජීවිත නැදලා තියන් අඳන්න පුළුවන් වගේ. දැන් මේ බලන්න H2CO3 බලන්නකො. හරි. දැන් මේක කොහොමද තියෙන්නේ? මේක තියෙන්නේ මෙහෙමයි යමු ඈ. කාබන් ගාව තියෙන ඔක්සිජන් 3. හරි. එතකොට තියෙන්නේ මෙහෙමයි. දැන් කාබන් that one belongs to fourth group no. හරිද? එතකොට ඔයාලා දැක්ක ගමන් ඕකට මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? බන්ධන දෙක තියෙනවා. bonds දෙක තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Yes. That one H no. Yes. Always H make a bond with that O. හරිද? එහෙනම් අනිවාර්යෙන් මෙයා මොකද bonds දෙකක් තියෙනවා. එහෙනම් එකක් තියෙන නම් අනිත් එක මෙයාත් එක්ක. එකක් තියෙන අනිත් එක මෙයාත් එක්ක. එහෙනම් මෙයාට always make with O. දැක. හරි? That is structure of H2CO3. Right? Yes. Like that you can draw the others, right? H2SO4. එහෙනම් හා බලන්න SOOO. එතකොට කොහොමද දෙන්නේ? එහෙනම් දැන් H දෙකක් තියෙද්දි H මේ කැමති එකට දාන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්න නැහැ. ඊට පස්සේ එකක් නිසා එකයි එකක් නිසා එකයි. එහෙනම් දෙකයි. පුළුවන්. Okay, right. හරි. Yeah. Right. හරි. And there will be another seminar on Sunday, right? Okay, at sharp 8 o'clock. We have to start at not 8 o'clock at sharp. Right? Okay, yeah. Okay, at sharp 7:45. 7:45 p.m. We have to start another one to complete all the physics part relevant to grade 10. Yeah. Okay, right. Sure. And on Sunday, 7:45, ready for that, right? Yes. හරියට හරි. එන අපි ඉවර කරමු නේ. හරි. Okay. And I want. Bye bye uncle. හරි සීයා දෙනවා මම අල්ලගෙන ආවා. හරි. Okay right. එහෙනම් හරි. මෙන්න මේකේ YouTube link එක මම දාන්නම් comment type එක දාන්නම් public mode එකේදී. ඔයගොල්ලෝ එකට comment එකක් දාන්න. හරි? Sure. Okay. එහෙනම් bye. Bye bye.